Here are some crazy facts about Gorlock the Destroyer. Did you know that Gorlock only weighs 227 kilograms? She is currently 23 years old. She is an American TikTok star and blogger, and her estimated net worth as of November 2023 is $200,000. Her real name is Ali C. Lopez. She is also dubbed the Queen of the Internet and is a really good friend of Adin Ross. Did you know that Ice Show Speed was actually born in Ohio? His first car was actually a custom Ronaldo-themed Lamborghini Huracan. His current net worth is estimated to be at $12 million. Did you know that he is currently only 19 years old and even has a daughter? Did you know that Mr. Beast bought a whole neighborhood for his staff to live in? The neighborhood is located in Greenville, North Carolina. Mr. Beast has also never had alcohol. Did you know that Nolan is actually dating Mr. Beast's sister? And Chandler was originally Mr. Beast's janitor. Did you know that Jenna Ortega was the most searched person on Google globally in July 2023? And I won't act like I did not search her 1,000 times myself. Here are some crazy facts about her. She started her acting career at just 9 years old. She learned to play the cello for her role in Wednesday. She used to conduct autopsies on dead animals. She used to be vegan. And she can even run in high heels. Did you know this about the Pune Porsche crash incident? The driver was a 17-year-old minor, Vedant Agarwal. He was intoxicated and was driving his Porsche at around 200 kilometers per hour when he crashed into a bike, killing 2 people. When the boy was taken to the police station for further investigation, the officers fed him biryani. The boy was tested for intoxication after 8 hours. And plus, when the report came, it was thrown in the dustbin, and someone else's report was used. Later that night, the family driver arrived at the police station and claimed that he was driving the car, but clearly he wasn't even present at the scene of the accident.
Bruh.
To add on, the Porsche he was driving wasn't even registered and did not have a license plate. The most sussy thing is that the same night the MLA of Pune arrived at the police station. Do you know why? Did you know that Mr. Beast is currently the most subscribed YouTube channel on Earth? Here's a cool clip of him taking over YouTube. Okay, but that doesn't change the fact that Ice Show Speed literally stole $100,000 from him by jumping over big red balls. Did you know that FaZe Rug almost got kidnapped? One day when he was home alone in his old house, a 21-year-old girl knocked on his window and asked him to come outside, so FaZe Rug started talking to her, and she tried to convince him to come outside and that she was just a fan and wanted to talk to him. But he saw a black-tinted SUV parked outside with 4 dudes in it, so he knew something was wrong and he refused to come outside. She then eventually gave up and left in the same SUV he seen earlier.
Bruh.
This was really creepy and was seen as an attempt to lure him out and kidnap him. Did you know that in 2013, Kim Jong-un dropped a law which made it legal to only have 28 different hairstyles? 18 hairstyles for women and 10 hairstyles for men. But his hairstyle isn't even on the list. Not that anyone would want it. But the North Korean government also banned North Korean girls from using the same name as Kim Jong-un's daughter, Ju-ae. The citizens had to change their names on their birth certificates to make the name of his daughter more unique.
Bruh.
Did you know that Jake Paul once played a prank at the White House? He was invited to an event at the White House, and when it got over, he didn't leave. He decided to find a good hiding place in the president's residence and hid from security for several hours. And then when he wanted to go home, he simply just got up and walked out of the main gate like it was nothing. Did you know that Mike Tyson once offered a zoo attendant $10,000 to let him fight a gorilla? That's crazy. But luckily, the zoo attendant declined his request.
Bruh.
Here are some crazy facts about him. Mike Tyson was arrested 38 times before he was 13 years old. He raises pigeons and trains them for racing. And he was disqualified from a match for biting his opponent's ear and was fined $3 million. Did you know that in 2022, Taylor Swift took the #1 spot for jet miles? And her numbers are insane! Taylor's jet flew 170 times in the first 6 months of 2022. It was estimated that Taylor's trip summed up to 16 full days in the air and emitted 8,000 tons of carbon. Taylor ended 2022 with over 200 flights, and she wasn't even on tour. Scientists said one flight on Taylor's jet emits more carbon than person's car does in their entire lifetime. Did you know that King Baldwin and Saladin were actually close friends when they were young? But later they became enemies in the big fight for Jerusalem, called the Battle of Montgomery. Of course, King Baldwin won, and he prevented Jerusalem from being captured. My blood Saladin thought he actually had a chance. King Baldwin became king at just 13 years old, and sadly died at just 24 years old due to leprosy.
When I was 16, I won a great victory. I felt in that moment I would live to be 100. Now I know I shall not see 30.